Halima Daoud is on the move again. She and her family moved out of their own house long ago to find a safer place in Mogadishu. But safety in this battle-worn city is getting harder and harder to find. UNHCR estimates that over 100,000 Somalis have fled their homes this year alone. Many found shelter in what has become a massive shanty town outside of Mogadishu on the road to Afgoy. It may be safer there, but the conditions are brutal. Despite the violence in Mogadishu, many Somalis, like Mako Hassan, say they will try and survive in the city.
meeshaan ka soo qaxna meel aad u xun waaye hadda markaa meeshaan imaanayna nolosheena aad ay u xuntaa aad ay u liidataa dib xagga ka soo qaxna dibkiisa kala na haysto dagaalihii wili meesheeda joogaan.
Dodging bullets and mortars is one thing. Day-to-day survival is another. Getting essentials like water can be an extremely risky exercise, and buying food in the city is terribly expensive. To earn money, Mako does domestic work.
hadda ninkayga wax ma haayo awlaadeeda sidoo kale anigana wax ma haayo meelahan ka qarabta dhaqdhaqaaq iyo waxaas iyo wax la mid ah leeyahay waxaan had haysan male waxaan jecelnahay inaan dadka gargaarka muddo u gargaaro inaan wax fiican loo soo gaarsiiyo.
Somalia remains one of the largest generators of displaced people and refugees in the world. It's estimated that 1.4 million Somalis are displaced inside the country, and over 500,000 more are refugees in neighboring states. It's dawn in northeastern Somalia when the first arrivals appear on the outskirts of Bosaso town. Every day, Ethiopians and Somalis brave the grueling desert road by truck or on foot to get to the Red Sea coast. They are about to take the gamble of their lives. In Bosaso port, where there's no functioning government, smugglers have a free hand to trade in drugs, guns, and people. Using small fishing boats, they charge about $50 per person to cross the sea to Yemen or Saudi Arabia. Their passengers are desperate people, dreaming of a better life or fleeing violence or persecution. It's not known how many thousands have tried to make the crossing, but for many it ends in tragedy when overloaded boats founder. These survivors have just been rescued at sea, brought back to Bosaso by a U.S. vessel. Adrift for 8 days, they're exhausted, dehydrated, and lucky to be alive. One of those rescued, Asho Ibrahim, says some people were pushed overboard in a fight and others went mad with thirst. 10-year-old Dare Mohammed saw her uncle jump into the sea. Despite the risks, there are always more waiting to go. In a smuggler's cove, these Somalis have waited 2 nights, sleeping on the cliffs. They say 90 people will travel in the evening on this small boat. Told to carry some water and dates for the 3-day journey, they shrug off the stories of death and disaster. A local aid worker, Abdullah Dahar, uses pictures of the dead washed up on the coastline to persuade them to reconsider. Over the last year, this human trade has increased, with boats leaving almost every night. Somalia is one of many jumping-off points for the desperate who seek an escape from violence or poverty. It's believed that each year, thousands of people are smuggled across dangerous waters to Yemen, Saudi Arabia, Spain, Italy, and Greece.
These smugglers commit some of the worst atrocities imaginable, beating and killing people, throwing people overboard with their hands bound, dumping entire boatloads of people miles offshore at night and leaving them to drown in the dark.
In Bosaso, there are few resources at hand to stop what has become a lucrative business. The police force is ill-equipped to deal with smugglers who shift from cove to cove. A patrol boat is permanently docked in the harbor, its ownership disputed. There are questions whether there is even the will among authorities to deal with the wealthy middlemen.